High above the ocean, a massive shadow moves silently through the night. No engine roar. No radio signal. No radar warning. Somewhere in the Middle East, air defense operators stare at their screens, seeing nothing. Yet something is already in the sky. The United States has deployed one of its most secretive weapons. The B-2 Spirit. A stealth bomber designed to strike the most heavily defended targets on Earth. As tensions rise across the region, one question echoes inside military command rooms. Why are America's invisible bombers moving now? And now, as tensions rise once again across the Middle East, the shadow of this aircraft stretches far beyond the clouds. In recent weeks, the region has slipped deeper into instability. Long-standing rivalries are intensifying. Proxy conflicts burn hotter. Militias exchange fire across borders. Naval forces maneuver through narrow waterways. Air defenses are activated. Command centers remain on constant alert. Every move is calculated. Every signal is interpreted. Great powers are quietly increasing their military presence, not through loud announcements, but through carefully chosen deployments. Fighter squadrons shift locations. Carrier strike groups reposition. Surveillance aircraft patrol day and night. And among these movements, one stands above the rest. The deployment of the B-2 Spirit. The Middle East occupies one of the most strategically sensitive positions on Earth. It connects continents. It contains vital shipping routes. It holds immense energy resources. And it remains a crossroads of competing interests. Small incidents here can trigger large consequences. When diplomacy becomes strained, military posture becomes language. Presence becomes message. And advanced aircraft become symbols. The arrival of a stealth bomber does not mean war has begun, but it does mean preparation has reached a higher level. The B-2 Spirit is unlike any other aircraft in the world. At first glance, it barely resembles a plane at all. No vertical tail. No visible fuselage. Just a wide, smooth wing that seems to glide rather than fly. This is the flying wing design. A concept explored for decades, perfected for one purpose. Invisibility. Developed during the final years of the Cold War, the B-2 was built to penetrate the most heavily defended airspace on the planet. It was designed to reach targets that were considered unreachable, to survive where other aircraft would not. Every curve of the aircraft serves a purpose. Sharp edges are avoided. Angles are carefully aligned. The surface is coated with materials that absorb radar energy instead of reflecting it. To enemy radar, the B-2 does not look like a bomber. It looks like almost nothing. Inside this silent shape is one of the most advanced strike platforms ever created. Two pilots sit side by side in a pressurized cockpit. No windows behind them. No crew stations in the back. No defensive gunners. Everything depends on remaining unseen. The B-2 can fly intercontinental missions without refueling. It can cross oceans. It can remain airborne for more than 30 hours. It can strike with conventional precision weapons or nuclear payloads. One aircraft can carry over 18 tons of ordnance. Yet its true power is not in how much it carries. It is in where it can go. Deploying the B-2 is never routine. It requires months of planning, special maintenance teams, climate-controlled shelters, and secure support infrastructure. Few bases in the world can host it. Fewer still can protect its secrets. When these bombers are moved forward, it signals a deliberate choice. A choice to place a strategic asset within reach of potential conflict. This is not about showing force in the sky. It is about creating uncertainty in the minds of adversaries. From their perspective, the bomber could already be airborne. It could already be approaching. It could already be inside their airspace. They would never know. That uncertainty forces difficult decisions. Should air defenses remain active around the clock? Should radar systems operate continuously, revealing their positions? Should commanders disperse forces or concentrate them? Every option carries risk. The B-2 does not need to strike in order to shape the battlefield. Its mere presence reshapes calculations. Modern air defense networks are built in layers. Long-range radars scan thousands of kilometers. Surface-to-air missile batteries guard key sites. Fighter interceptors patrol high-altitude corridors. These systems are designed to detect, track, and destroy conventional aircraft. The B-2 was built to slip between these layers. Its radar signature is comparable to that of a small bird, sometimes even smaller. By flying at high altitude, it avoids terrain-based radar shadows. By controlling heat output, it minimizes infrared detection. By managing electromagnetic emissions, it reduces the chance of being passively tracked. Even if a radar briefly detects something, locking onto it is extremely difficult. By the time defenses react, the bomber may already be gone. This ability to penetrate defended airspace gives the B-2 a unique mission profile. It can strike command bunkers. It can hit air defense nodes. It can destroy hardened facilities buried deep underground. It opens doors for other aircraft to follow. In this way, the B-2 is often called a door opener, but its influence extends far beyond physical destruction. Psychologically, the B-2 exerts enormous pressure. Leaders must assume that their most protected sites are vulnerable. There is no safe rear area, no guaranteed sanctuary. This erodes confidence. It complicates planning. It forces resources to be diverted toward defense instead of offense. A single deployment can shift an entire region's strategic posture. Allies see reassurance. Adversaries see warning. Neither side receives a spoken message. The aircraft itself is the message. In the Middle East, where perception often carries as much weight as action, such signals are carefully measured.